Hello, everybody. This is Robert, and this is Joseph from RGL 518, welcoming you back to the college football playoff. We welcome you to State Farm Stadium. This is game 2 of the NCAA playoff, and this one features the game I really think everyone's waiting for. In this game, it will be the Clemson Tigers versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. This game, a lot of people are saying, is a battle of teams that really neither are getting respect. The Clemson Tigers went undefeated this year, but the problem was a lot of people think they didn't beat anybody. And with the Atlantic Coast Conference the way it was this year, I really can't argue that. I can't argue that really. The Ohio State Buckeyes beat a lot of good teams in the Big Ten Conference this year. Okay, beating teams such as Michigan, beating Penn State, beating Michigan State. Ohio State actually had a good season. A lot of people think that they got disrespected because the funny thing is, Ohio State is the underdog in this game to Clemson. You know what? I have no idea how this game's going to go. This is the primetime game of the match. Of course, for those of you who already watched Oklahoma and LSU, this game here should be really fun to watch here between Clemson and Ohio State. I'll be playing both offenses as usual. So let's see how it works out today. As today we welcome you to the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl in State Farm Stadium. It's indoors, so the temperature is 68 degrees, no wind. It's just a usual perfect game, perfect weather for football here between these two. Should be a lot of fun. Like I said, I have no idea how it's going to go. So let's get right down to it here. Clemson did win the toss. They will defer. Ohio State takes the ball to start the first half. So let's get underway. Clemson will kick it off. Ohio State will call the return. McCall, Johnson, and Crowley will call for it. And the ball goes 3 yards deep, and Ohio State will take the ball at their own 25-yard line as we begin quarter one. Let's take a look at the starting lineup offense. For the Buckeyes, we have, of course, Justin Fields, another Heisman Trophy candidate. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of him again in 2020. Running back is J.K. Dobbins, one of the finest running backs in the nation. Chris Olave on wide receivers, Benjamin Victor and K.J. Hill. Your starting tight end is Luke Farrell. On the line, a strong offensive line. Thayer Munford, Jonah Jackson, Josh Myers, Wyatt Davis, and Brandon Bowen on the offensive line for Ohio State. First down and 10. Dobbins is going to get the call first. A dive up the middle. Here's the handoff to Dobbins, and Dobbins gets stacked by Skalski with the tackle at the 25-yard line, and just barely got back to the line. No gain. Defensively for Clemson, strong defense, very, very good defense. Defensive line, Justin Foster, Tyler Davis, Niles Pinckney, and Xavier Thomas. Linebackers, James Skalski, Isaiah Simmons. Secondary, Nolan Turner, A.J. Terrell, Tanner Muse, Kevon Wallace, and Darian Kendrick. Most of these people we're seeing here will be playing on Sundays. So that's for sure. Second down and 10 for Ohio State at their own 25. We're going to see a short slant, and it's going to go to Olave. Here's the play. Fields back to throw. He looks, and he's got Olave on a first down. On a first down, tackled by Kendrick. And it's a pickup of 10. So first down and 10 for the Buckeyes now at their own 35. 3 wide receivers, 1 running backs. Dobbins going to get the call off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get some yardage. He's tackled by Terrell at the 41. That's a pickup of 6 yards. 6-yard gain for the Buckeyes. As Clemson's defense is going to definitely show how this is going to go. We'll find out. 3 wide receivers, running back now go to a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Dobbins going to get the call again, a dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is actually going to get the first down and more. He has lots of daylight. Skalski brings him down to 46. That's a 13-yard gain for the Buckeyes. Yeah, right up the middle there. It looks like J.K. Dobbins might have a good day running the ball, and we know how important the running game is for Ohio State. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dobbins going to get the call again. A trap to the left. Calling original play. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get a good some yards. He's tackled by Skalski at the 41. That's a 5-yard gain for the Buckeyes, already in Clemson territory. Luke Farrell makes a big hole there for the Buckeyes. Second down and 5. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Hill's going to get a play call on an out pattern by Justin Fields. Fields back to throw. He's going to throw. The pass is going to be complete, and he's got lots of running room. He's going all the way. That's easy. That's a touchdown for the Buckeyes. Fields dropped back to pass, and Hill had so much room, he got behind the Clemson defense, and just like that, in a 6-play, 3-minute drive, Ohio State just puts it right down Clemson's throat. What a throw by Justin Fields, and KJ Hill just takes it all the way, 41-yard touchdown score. Well, if you're Ryan Day, that's the best way for Ohio State to start. Extra point coming up there, and it is good. So a quick score there, 11:28 left to play in quarter one. Ohio State 7, Clemson nothing. Clemson will now receive the kickoff. We'll see Trevor Lawrence, who a lot of people will say will be the number 1 draft choice in 2021. And I happen to agree with that. But Clemson will call for the return. Here's the kickoff. Clemson at the 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, and maybe about the 28. That was Nada who brought it back. And Reap with the tackle. So the Clemson Tigers get the ball at their own 28-yard line. Take a look at the starting lineup for Clemson. And there's Trevor Lawrence. As we said, will probably be the number 1 pick. Will probably be the number 1 pick in 2021. And a lot of people are saying he's already the best quarterback in Clemson history. Running backs is Travis Etienne. He is another first-round pick who we know will go in the first round. Wide receivers, Amari Rodgers, Justin Ross, and T. Higgins. Very strong core of receivers with Ross, who a lot of people say will be a first or second rounder. The tight end is J.C. Chalk. On the line, Jackson Carman, John Simpson, Sean Pollard, Gage Cervenka, and Tremaine Ankrum. First down and 10 for the Tigers, their own 28. Etienne's going to get the call, off tackle to the left. Here's a handoff to Travis Etienne, and he will get yards. He's whipped down by Wade at the 34. That is a 6-yard gain for Clemson. Take a look at the defensive line, defense for Ohio State. Tyreek Smith on the line, Jashawn Cornell, Devon Hamilton, and Chase Young. If Trevor, a lot of people say Joe Burrow is going to be the number 1 draft choice on 2020. I think that's the number 2 draft choice overall, and that's going to go to somebody at the number 2 pick. Chase Young is a beast. On defense linebackers, you have Tuff Borland and Malik Harrison. Secondary, Jeff Okudah, another probably first-round pick next year. Sean Wade, Jordan Fuller, Damon Arnett, and Brendan White. You got a very strong defense for Ohio State. Well, Ohio State always brings our good defenses, Rob, so we know that Clemson's going to have their hands full. As I said, a lot of people said that Clemson did not play anybody. Well, they're playing somebody now. Second down and 4. Etienne will get the call, off tackle to the left. Lawrence hands off to Etienne, and Etienne's got running room. He makes an easy first down. Arnett missed the tackle. A gain of 11 by Travis Etienne. Yep, right through there. Arnett missed it. Okay, a good offensive line by the Clemson Tigers. This could, as I said, this is going to be, I don't know what we're going to see here. It's going to be a tough game. I formation. Travis Etienne's going to get the call, a dive play up the middle. 4-2 nickel, short tight coverage, call the original call. Here's the handoff to Etienne. Etienne does get more yardage. He gets right up the middle. He's got room. He cuts past the 50 and the 45. It is Fuller on the stop at the 44. A gain of 11. So far, Clemson moving the ball already on the ground as Trevor Lawrence has yet to throw a pass. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Etienne will get the call again. It'll be a sweep to the right. Here's a handoff to Travis Etienne, and he's got nothing much there. He was tackled by Chase Young at the 44. First tackle of the game for Young. Yep, Chase Young read the play beautifully. Etienne didn't get much on that one, and it is second down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs in the I formation. Short slant going to go to Ross. Trevor Lawrence will make his first pass attempt. Lawrence throws, and he dumps it off to Dixon at the 44. He's got room, and Dixon has a 13-yard gain and a first down for Clemson. Yep. Harrison makes the stop. Nice play by Lynn Dixon. Get good yardage on that. And a well-thrown ball by Trevor Lawrence, who had to dump it off. First down and 10 at the Ohio State 31. Back to a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back set. Etienne on a dive play. Here's the handoff to Travis Etienne, and he's got running room. Fuller brings him down to 25, a gain of 6. Second down and 4 for the Tigers. Travis Etienne already five rushes for 34 yards. Ohio State's defense is also they're in for a dogfight as well. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go to trips left formation. Medium slant. Play action will be called to Ross. Back to throw is Lawrence on play action. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete, tipped away by Fuller. Lawrence did fade back. It was a nice try to Ross, but Fuller was all over Ross. Nice play by Jordan Fuller to knock the ball around, knock it away. 3rd down and 4 for Clemson. 4 wide receivers set. They're going to go into Trevor Lawrence will go into shotgun. They're going to try a short slant and try to get the ball to Ross. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. He's looking. He's got Ross up the middle. He's got Ross easily. It's complete. It's complete for an 8-yard gain and a 1st down. Arnett gets the tackle. Trevor Lawrence already gets a nice play there and picks up another 3rd down conversion on Ohio State's defense. 1st down and 10, 4 wide receivers set. Setting a man in motion. And I said they're going to go 3 wide receiver, 1 running back. Etienne's going to get the call. It's going to be an off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Etienne. Etienne's got the ball, and he's tackled by Bortle to 10. That's a 7-yard gain. Clemson can definitely run the ball. Well, you got Travis Etienne, who's definitely going to be a 1st-round pick next year, so he's going to make some NFL team very happy for coming off this Clemson ball club. Dabo Swinney, I got to just tell you, the job he's done at this school, from what they were to what they are now, is just is nothing short of outstanding. 1st down, 2nd down, and 3 at the Ohio State 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Higgins is going to get the call on a short out pattern. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence throws. The pass is incomplete. Higgins almost had it, but Okudah nails him, and he lost it. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Clemson. First drop by T. Higgins. Nice play by Ohio State. 3rd and 3. 4 wide receiver set going into shotgun. They're going to try to go ahead a short slant inside, and they're going to look for Rodgers. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence throws, and the pass is going to be caught by Rodgers. He walks into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Clemson. Trevor Lawrence. So Justin Fields does the job for Ohio State, and Trevor Lawrence does the job for Clemson, and Clemson just ties it right back up. You think there might be, you wonder if there's going to be any defense in either one of these games. If for anyone who didn't see Oklahoma and LSU earlier, I don't know what kind of defense we're going to see here as well in the Fiesta Bowl. Amari Rodgers picks up the touchdown, and Clemson now is an extra point away from tying it up. Here's the snap. And it is put through. 5:36 left to play in quarter 1 here in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Clemson 7, Ohio State 7. Game 2 here of the college football playoff. Clemson will go ahead and kick it off to Ohio State. Ohio State will call the return. And he's going to down it 3 yards deep and take it at the 25-yard line. So Ryan Day now has to look at his Ohio State's defense and see how they're going to hold off Clemson in this matchup. I just don't think we're going to see much defense in either one of these games. It's going to be a shootout. I think so too. And you know what? It's actually great. I mean, you want to see some great defense, you do. But when offenses usually own it, it's really something special. 1st down and 10, Ohio State at the 25. Dobbins is going to get the call on an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get yards. He breaks 3, cuts through the line. Dobbins with running room. Terrell tackles him at the 34. That's a 9-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins. Yep, just like Clemson's going to have their hands, Ohio State's going to have their hands full with ATM. Clemson's going to have their hands full with Dobbins. 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1, a short hitch pattern. No play action. Going to go over replace the Victor. Fields dropping back to throw. He's going to throw it quickly, and he gets it out to Victor at the 44. Tackled by Turner, and that is a 10-yard gain. As Benjamin Victor picks up his first catch of the game. And looks like Justin Fields already has a knack for it. Yeah, he's looking pretty good already so far. But then again, if you can run the ball, it makes it so much easier to pass. 3 wide receivers running back. Dobbins is the call. Dive play up the middle. 4-2 defense showing blitz. They're going to call the original play call. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins has more running room again. He's right up the middle. Fights past the 50 and the 45. Wallace brings him down at the 43. That's a 13-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins. 1st down and 10 at the Clemson 43. Victor's going to get the call on this play, and it looks like it's going to be a short hitch pattern. Back to throw is Fields. Fields looking. He's got Victor. Victor makes the catch. Spun down by Turner. It's a gain of 10. Just a little bit short of the first down marker, but it's going to be second down in about inches. Benjamin Victor gets his second catch of the game. Nolan Turner, his second tackle. Second and inches now for Ohio State. 3 wide receivers running back. Dobbins going to get the call, and they'll dive it forward. Here's the handoff to J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins will not get the first down, a little shy. A little shy. It'll be third and inches there. Clemson's defense came up on that play pretty well and almost grabbed it. So now it's third down and inches. Fields is going to make the call here. He's going to dive forward, try to get the first down himself. Here's the play, and Fields is going to take it, and Fields just gets the first down. Boy, was that close. Barely, but Justin Fields will pick up the first down. I think he only got a couple of inches. It was just enough to get the nose of the ball. First down, Ohio State. First and 10, now at the Clemson 33. 3 wide receivers are running backs. Dobbins is going to get pitched out. 14 different servants calling blitz. Here's the play. And a flag on the play. Defensive encroachment on Clemson, and it'll be first down and 5. And you don't want to give Ohio State any help. No, any penalties that occur in this game is going to always help the other team. Definitely, no doubt about it. It's going to be tough for either team. It's first down and 5 now. Dobbins is going to get the call again. They're going to pitch it. They're going to go ahead and pitch it to the right. Fields pitches it off to Dobbins. Can Dobbins get raw yards? Yes, he can. He's close to the first down marker, and he picks up the first down at the Clemson 23. First and 10 now again for Ohio State. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Olavi's going to get the play call here. They're going to try a medium out pattern. Justin Fields back to throw. Flag on the play, and Fields is going to get sacked by Terrell.
Encroachment defense.
But another encroachment penalty on Clemson will eliminate the sack and move the ball to the 18-yard line. Yeah, Fields knew he pretty much had a free play, and he was able to make it able to get it down there, and the sack doesn't matter anything. First down and 5. Go 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Teague is going to get the call on a dive play. Hand off to Teague, and Teague is actually going to pick up a first down. Nice play by Teague. Kendrick with the stop at the 12, but that's a gain of 6 as Master Teague gets a first down. Got to spread the ball out a little bit. Yeah, you can't always give it to Dobbins. You don't want to run him ragged early on in this game. So you give the ball to Teague, and he gets a nice first down for you. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Hill's going to get the call. It's going to be a short hitch. Back to throw is Fields. Here comes a rush. Fields, he's going to scramble with the ball, and he's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Justin Fields will make his second rushing attempt, and he puts it through, and Ohio State scores again. Beautiful drive by the Buckeyes, and Justin Fields had nothing but room in front of him. 10 plays, 75 yards, and Ohio State takes the lead again. Here's the extra point attempt, and it is put through. We had a very interesting game in the first one, in the first playoff game, and I think we're going to be even more interesting this one. 41 seconds left in quarter 1. Ohio State 14, Clemson 7. And we're going to see now, and Ohio State will go ahead and kick it off. Yeah, Clemson knows they're going to be in for a dogfight in this game. They definitely know it for sure. Here's the kickoff attempt. Clemson takes it at the 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe about the 31, as Nada brought it back to about the 31-yard line. So here comes Trevor Lawrence again, and Clemson at their own 31. 35 seconds left to play in the first. 3 wide receivers are running back, and they're going to go with Dixon. Looks like he's going to get the call, and they'll try an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Dixon. Dixon's going to get good yardage there as Wade misses a tackle. Okuda brings him down at about the 39. That's a gain of 8. You know, Lynn Dixon is definitely also capable of running the ball as well. If you got Travis Etienne and you got Dixon, you're in pretty good hands. Etienne is the running back. They'll go ahead and get the ball off to him. And Clemson won't get a playoff, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. We come to the end of the first quarter in this game here at State Farm Stadium, and people, I don't know what to expect here. Quarter 1 in the books. Ohio State 14, Clemson 7. We'll be right back in a moment, everyone. Hello, everybody. Welcome you back here to State Farm Stadium. This is Game 2 of the College Football Playoff, the 2019 PlayStation Fiesta Bowl between the Clemson Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. The winner here will go ahead and play for the national championship against LSU, who did win the first game, but though for people, you really should watch that one if you haven't. It was a lot of fun to play. Ohio State leads Clemson 14-7 as we go to second quarter. Clemson has the ball at their own 39-yard line, second down and 2. Etienne's going to get the call off tackle right. Lawrence hands the ball off to Etienne. He will pick up the first down easily as he gets behind Ankrum. And it was Chase Young getting his second tackle of the game. He tackled him at the 45. That's a gain of 6. Yeah, if Clemson and Ohio State can run the ball the way they're always doing already, the quarterback throwing passes is going to be a luxury for both these teams. First down and 10 at the 45. Higgins is going to get a play call, a short out pattern. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence is going to throw the ball, and the pass is going to be incomplete, but I think we're going to see pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And that was Okuda all over him. So that's a flag, and so pass interference penalty on Ohio State. We'll move the ball now to their 49. Yeah, Okuda was all over him on that play, and there just wasn't anything he could do. And Trevor Lawrence, actually, and the thing about Lawrence actually was smart enough to see that a pass interference was a good possibility on the play. It really was. So first and 10 now at the Ohio State 49. Etienne going to get the call. It's going to be an off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Travis Etienne. Etienne's got lots of room to run. He gets past the 45 and the 40. Wade will bring him down to 35. That's a 14-yard gain for Travis Etienne. Yeah, both these teams are running the ball very well right now. It's almost going to be whichever team is going to have the ball last. So first down and 10 now at the Ohio State 35. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dixon's going to get the play call here to an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Dixon. Give Etienne a spell. Dixon gets nothing. Chase Young nails him at the 35 for no gain. Third tackle of the game for Chase Young, who will probably be the number 2 pick in the draft next year. Second down and 10 for Clemson. 4 wide receivers set. They're going to look for a medium slant, and they're going to look, and he's going to look for Ross. Pass back to Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence throws. The pass is going to be incomplete, tipped away by Fuller. Good play by Jordan Fuller, his second deflection. And Trevor Lawrence is off to a little bit shaky, 3 of 6 for 31 yards, but he does have the touchdown. So far, Ohio State's defense is doing the job on the pass. So third down and 10 for Clemson. 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation, sending a man in motion. Third down and 10, they'll go ahead and try a medium slant. They'll increase the length of the route, and it's going to go to Rodgers. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence is going to throw, and the pass is going to be caught. It's caught by Rodgers at the 23. He's got it. Banks with the tackle. 13-yard gain. First down, Clemson. Can Trevor Lawrence have thrown that ball any better? He made sure that Amari Rodgers was going to pick up the first down, and he did. Had enough yardage on it. Second catch for Amari Rodgers. And a lot of people think he's maybe not as good as Ross or Higgins, but I think Rodgers will be playing big time football in the NFL one day. So Clemson picks up the first down at the Ohio State 22. Back to a 3 wide receiver, 1 we were set, back under shot. Back to there, it's going to give him the ball to Etienne, off tackle to the right. Here's a handoff to Travis Etienne, and he gets nailed by Okuda at the 19, only about a gain of 3 this time. And I only want to say only a gain of 3 because Travis Etienne is getting yardage. Second down and 7, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They'll go to a trips right formation, shotgun, and they're going to look for a short crossing pattern, and they're going to look for Amari Rodgers again. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's got pressure. He throws, and he throws underneath to Rencher. It's incomplete.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat, second down.
But offsetting penalties will allow the play to be redone again. I think one was a hold, and one was a hold on both sides. It was offensive holding and defensive holding on both Clemson and Ohio State. So second down and 7 again at the Ohio State 19. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Rodgers is going to get the call. They're going to try a short hitch pattern. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's looking. He's going to fire. He dumps it, tries to get it off to Rencher, and it goes right through Rencher's hands. Darian Rencher drops it right there, and now it brings up an interesting third down and 7. Well, Clemson knows what they're capable of doing in this situation. Dabo Swinney knows how to call it up. He surely does. So 3rd down and 7 for Clemson. They'll go to a 4 wide receiver set, going a shotgun. And they're going to try, let's see, I think they'll try it's 3rd down and 7. They're going to try a medium hitch pattern. And you got to get the ball to your best guy, and that's got to be and they're going to be Higgins on this play. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Lawrence is going to take off with it, and he's not going to get the first down. He's stoned by Devon Hamilton. Only a gain of 3. And it brings up a 4th down and 4. A 68% chance for Clemson to make a field goal here. Do you try to kick the field goal or do you try to go for it? I think if you're Dabo Swinney, you kick this field goal. Get points right now. It's early. It's only 11:31 in the second. Go ahead and try to kick the field goal. So Ohio State's defense makes the stop. 4th down and 4. So in comes B.T. Potter to kick a field goal. This will be a 33-yard kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Dead center for Potter, and he gets it through. 10:52 left in the second. Ohio State 14, Clemson 10. The Tigers will set it up for the kickoff, and Ohio State will get another try at it. Calling for the return, and they're going to down it 2 yards deep, and again, Justin Fields will take over at the 25. Is that a disappointing possession for Clemson, Joe? I don't think so. I think you did. I think you got points. So how could any possession be disappointing? Yeah, you would have liked to tie the game up. But right now, Clemson's defense has got to stop Ohio State. They haven't done that yet on any one of the Buckeyes' possessions. Here comes Justin Fields, and it is 1st down and 10. Dobbins is going to get the call to an off tackle to the left. They're going to call the original play. Here's a snap, handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get tackled in the backfield as Davis blasted him at the 25, no gain. And one of the first stops on J.K. Dobbins in the game so far. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Shotgun formation being called, and they're going to call the trips to the left. They're going to try a medium slant, and they're going to try to get the ball to Victor. Back to throw is Fields. Fields is going to have to run with it. Nope, he dumps it off. He forgot by receiver. He passes to Olave at the 27. Kendrick makes a tackle. It's a gain of 2. And 3rd down and 8 for Ohio State. So right now, Clemson's defense suddenly getting up there. Yeah, that was a nice play by Clemson. 4 wide receiver set, staying in shotgun formation. They're going to try a medium fly pattern. They're going to look for Hill on the play. Justin Fields back to throw. Here comes the rush. Fields got to throw it, and the pass is going to be caught by Hill at the 41. Kavon Wallace brings him down, but that's a 16-yard gain and another big play by Justin Fields, who has yet to throw an incompletion so far. Fields had lots of time, and then when you give a quarterback like him a lot of time, it's going to be really difficult to stop a pass from him. They're at the Ohio State 43, 1st and 10, back to 3 wide receivers, running back. Dobbins is going to get the call, a trap to the right. Here's the handoff to J.K. Dobbins, and he gets stuffed. Kendrick has him at the line for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Not a good block by Wyatt Davis, and Darian Kendrick has 4 tackles. They go back to a 3 wide receiver, 1 running back start. They're going to go to a short cross, and they're going to look for Olave. Back to throw is Fields. Fields comes to the right. He throws, and the pass is going to be caught by Olave at the 49. Kendrick spins him down, and that is a 1st down for Ohio State. 3rd catch of the game for Olave, and Kendrick did make the play, but it wasn't quick enough as Ohio State picks up another 1st down. Their big play there. Big play, and now you're back in Clemson territory. Clemson's defense has their hands full with this team. 1st down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Dobbins is going to get the call. They're going to try a sweep to the left. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get some running room, and he's got plenty of running room. He gets around the side to the 40, to the 35. Dobbins gets away. Skolsky had to make the tackle to 28. That's a gain of 19. J.K. Dobbins has been doing well on the end around for sweeps and pitches. Yeah, that's what's doing it right now as Ohio State's offensive line is giving him a lot of blocking time. 1st down and 10 at the Clemson 28. Back to 3 wide receivers, 1 running back set. Hill, they're going to call the play to Hill and try a short out pattern. Back to throw is Fields. Fields is going to try to throw. He throws deep down the line, and it's going to be caught. He throws downfield to Olave, and he holds it inside the 5. It was only meant to be a short pass, but Olave went downfield. He had the time. And Simmons knocks him out at the 5-yard line. That's a 27-yard gain. Can Justin Fields have thrown that pass any better? On a blitz, and Fields had the time he needed, and you get it down to the Clemson 1. What a play by Ohio State. First down and goal. Dobbins is going to get the call. You might as well. Triple tight end, dive up the middle. Here's a snap to Dobbins. Can Dobbins get in the end zone? No. He's drilled by Skalski for no gains. Second down. And now they say the ball may have crossed the goal line. They are not going to challenge, and they'll just keep it there. Why not? Second down and goal. That's a right play. Don't you know? It's early, and right now you're up 14-10. So I just think you do it again. Second down and goal. Fields is going to call his own number. A dive play to Fields. Fields takes it, and he will get into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Buckeyes. Justin Fields gets his second touchdown, second rushing touchdown, and Ohio State now goes up by 2 scores. Clemson's defense is having a lot of issues right now stopping the Ohio State running attack, and it's just showing on the scoreboard. Here's the extra point by Ohio State. He pops it through. We've got 5:52 left in quarter number 2. Ohio State 21, Clemson 10. And now a very important possession coming up for the Tigers. Yep, this is very important. Right now your defense is showing you can't stop this Ohio State rushing offense. Clemson will call for the return. And it's taken at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What a play. It was not a good kick from Hartfield, not deep.
Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
But an illegal block, will move it back a little bit, is not a caught at the 19-yard line. A 34-yard return, but it will actually be only a 24-yard return. And with a stop at the 47, and brings it all the way back to the 11-yard line on a block, on an illegal block. What a tough penalty on Clemson. Yeah, you had the ball in Ohio State territory. The illegal block destroys that whole plan. Here comes Trevor Lawrence and the Tigers. 3 wide receivers, 1 running backs. Etienne's going to get the call, off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Travis Etienne, and he's got running room. He's whipped down by Akuta at the 18. That is a gain of 7. Second down and 3 for Clemson, as Travis Etienne already has 71 yards rushing. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. They'll hand the ball off to him again, this time a dive play up the middle. Hand off to Etienne, and Etienne's got right through the middle. Got a big hole behind Simpson. Arnett brings him down. That's an 8-yard gain and a first down for Clemson. Well, Ohio State's having problems stopping the Clemson run here, so anything can happen right now between these two teams. First down and 10. Might as well continue feeding him the ball. Travis Etienne. It's going to be an off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Travis. Etienne's got more running room. He gets up there. He can't bring him down. He's tackled by Smith at the 34. That's a gain of 8. There is no stopping either one of these rushing attacks right now between these two. It'll be second down and 2 at the 34. 3 wide receivers or running backs. Etienne's going to get the call again. A dive play up the middle. Hand off to Etienne. Travis Etienne right through the middle. Nothing doing. Nothing stops him right now. Harrison brings him down to 43.
Defense. 5-yard penalty.
And that'll be declined. So an offsides penalty is declined, but Travis Etienne picks up a gain of 9. And it's a first and another Clemson first down. 2 nice holes by J.C. Chalk. So first down and 10 for Clemson. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go ahead and try a short quick and try to get the ball to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw, gets the ball to Ross. Ross has got some yardage. He's nailed by Akuta at the 48. A short 5-yard gain, second down and 5. 3 wide receivers, 1 running backs. Etienne going to get the call again. It's going to be a sweep to the right. Here's the handoff to Etienne. Etienne's got some running room, and he's going to get around the time. Will he get there? Yes. He does get the first down. Travis Etienne already 100 yards rushing, and we're in late second quarter. But that is a first down for Clemson now at Ohio State 47. 2:36 left to play in the half. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers on running backs. They're going to look for Ross. Going to try to get the ball downfield a little bit. It's going to be a medium slant. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's going to throw the ball. The pass is going to be caught. 15, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ross and Clemson. That just shows you how smart Dabo Swinney is. He goes ahead, run, pass, okay? Pass, big time. And Justin Ross takes it into the Ohio State end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. What a way to come back. Trevor Lawrence had all that time to throw, and Ross was just right in the open field, and Ohio State was definitely thinking run on that. Here's the extra point, and it's popped right through. Deuces are wild. 2:22 left in quarter two. Ohio State 21, Clemson 7. And as I said, we're in for a dogfight between these two, and we knew this would be the better of the two games. Clemson will kick it off. Ohio State will call for the return. And they're going to down it, and Clemson and Ohio State gets the ball at the 25. Clemson does get the ball to start the second half after the defer, so Ohio State would like to maybe get some points for the half ends. 2:22 left, first down and 10 for Justin Fields. J.K. Dobbins is going to keep on feeding him the ball. Off tackle to the right, hand off to Dobbins, and Dobbins is going to get yards again. He's tackled by Muse to the 35. That's about a 9.5-yard gain, second down in inches. They're going to go to the hurry up. They're going to go for hurry up, off tackle right to Dobbins. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins has got yards. He gets it. Wallace missed the tackle. It was Pinckney on the stop at the 40. First down and a gain of 5. 1:48 left to play. Shotgun, Justin Fields, medium cross pattern, is going to go to Victor. Fields back to throw. He's looking. He's going to fire across. The pass is going to be caught. He's got yardage. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a touchdown for Ohio State. Unbelievable. How in the world did Victor have all that room? It was a slant in the middle. I think Clemson was thinking of something else. And he goes all the way. Benjamin Victor just takes it right down their throat. Ohio State scores in less than a minute. And already 186 yards for Justin Fields. He still has not thrown a completion yet. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point coming up. And it's popped through. And we still got more time left. 1:26 left to play in the half. Ohio State 28, Clemson 17, and Dabo Swinney is just shaking his head, wondering where his defense was on that play. And now, if you're Clemson, you need to get something here before the half ends. You gotta hurry up too. 1:26, but you got all 3 of your timeouts. You can do whatever you want. Nada, Etienne, and Kendrick to return the kickoff, and here's the kick. At the 8, 10, 15, 20, 25. And Nada brings it back to about the 29. Yeah. So first down and 10 at their own 29. 1:15 left to play for Clemson in the half. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. It's gonna go with Trevor Lawrence. Medium out pattern. Try to get the ball to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Has got time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Ross at the 39. He's double covered. He's out of bounds. A gain of 11. And that does stop the clock. 1:08. Nice little play by Trevor Lawrence to move the ball a little bit. And with 1:08 left, you can still do whatever you want inside. They're going to go to a 4 wide receiver set. They're going to go to a trips right formation. Medium out pattern. They're gonna look for Amari Rodgers. Lawrence back to throw. Here comes the rush. Lawrence throws. The pass is caught by Rodgers. Is caught by Rodgers at 49. Tackled by Banks, and it is a first down. Clock is running, and they do call a timeout. 59 seconds left to play in the half. Now at the Ohio State 48 is Clemson. A nice throw by Trevor Lawrence to Amari Rodgers. First down and 10 for the Tigers. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun still called. Shotgun still called. They'll call to a trips left. They're going to look for Rodgers again. Rodgers going to get the call, a medium hitch pattern. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. Flag is on the play. The pass is going to be incomplete. Banks almost had the pick.
Personal foul. Offense. 15-yard penalty.
And a personal foul on Ankrum will move the ball back 15 yards. Killer penalty. Yeah, that really hurt. It'll now be first down and 25, but back at the 37. That really hurts for field position for Clemson on that play. First down and 25 now at the 37. 4 wide receivers set. Trips to the left. Rodgers is going to get the call. Going to try a long hitch. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. He's got some time. Lawrence throws, and the pass is going to be incomplete, tipped away by Fuller. Rodgers was intended. That's the third deflection by Jordan Fuller. Yeah, he's come through so far. Even though Trevor Lawrence is actually having a good day, 8 of 13 for 119 yards. Second down and 25. 4 wide receiver set, putting a man in motion, medium out pattern, try to get the ball to Higgins. Lawrence, here comes the rush. Lawrence, he's going to take off with it. He scrambles. He gets a few yards. He gets a gain of 9. And Ohio State calls timeout. Little surprising there. Not really. Not really. It's third down and 16 now, so Clemson has to pick up the first down. Ohio State might think maybe they might have a shot to get a quick score before the half ends. Third down and 16. 5 wide receiver set. Shotgun is going to be called. They're going to call a medium fly pattern, increase the route. Quarterback must pass. They're going to try to get to Rodgers. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. He's going to run. He dumps it. He fades back. Lawrence throws it. Hit in the air by Young. Chase Young makes a big deflection, knocks the ball down. It's incomplete. And Clemson's going to have to punt. Yeah, that's the first time they're going to bring on the punting unit. And with 32 seconds left, Ohio State thinks they might be able to do something with it. On fourth down and 16 here, yeah, you got to punt the ball. You can't take any chances and give Ohio State a short field. So out will come Will Spires to punt. And he'll punt this deep. Take it at about the 20 and level about the 22. Wilson catches it. 27 seconds left in the half. 28-17. Ohio State leading Clemson. So what do you do here now if you're Ryan Day? What do you do here? Do you try to make something happen? Maybe throw the ball up in there, or do you maybe just take it in a half? I think with 27 seconds left, see what you can do here on maybe something quick. See what you can do here. You know Clemson can score points quickly. 4 wide receivers set. They're going to look for Hill on the play. And they're going to try a long fly pattern. Back to throw is Fields. Fields has got time. Fields is going to throw, and he dumps it off to Dobbins at 25. Simmons tackles a gain of 6. The clock is running, and with something like that, Ohio State's going to be content to let it run, and that's going to be the end of the half. Yeah, smart play. If you made a long pass downfield, maybe you would have called a timeout, try something, but no, I think you'd call it and be happy with a 28-17 halftime lead. Clemson gets the ball in the third quarter. We'll be right back here at the Fiesta Bowl. Ohio State 28, Clemson 17. Be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the 2019 PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. This is game number 2 of the college football playoff between Clemson and Ohio State. Ohio State leads 28-17 as we're about to go into the third quarter. Let's take a look at the stats. And Ohio State has scored 14 in each of the first 2. It's been a scoring drive. I'm trying to. I think if I'm looking at the stats right now, it's got to be the missed tackles of Clemson. Yeah, Clemson has missed 7 tackles so far in the half. First downs are pretty even, but that's the stat right there. 7 missed tackles right now. They've both been blitzing. They both had the ball for the same amount of time, but 7 missed tackles have allowed Ohio State to get points. Trevor Lawrence, 8 of 14 for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. Justin Fields hasn't thrown a completion yet. 10 of 10, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, 101 yards rushing, and J.K. Dobbins, 85 yards rushing. So right now, both teams are able to run and pass. It's not a defensive matchup at the moment. It's 28-17. Ohio State will kick off to Clemson as we start the third quarter. Clemson will call for the return. And here's the kick. Take it at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Nailed at about the 36 is nada.
Holding, receiving team.
But another special teams penalty will move Clemson back. So instead of getting the ball at the 36, they get the ball at the 24. Wow, 6 penalties on Clemson for 45 yards. Ohio State only 1 penalty. So right now, Clemson's penalties are really giving them issues. Yeah, this is something that I'm sure that Dabo Swinney talked to them at the half. So it's at the halftime. And knowing right now that Ohio State is leading 28-17, Clemson has got to get points. But you still don't have to shy away from the running game. You got plenty of time. First down and 10. Travis Etienne is going to get the call. Off tackle to the right. Here's a handoff to Etienne, and Etienne gets nailed. Spun down by Chase Young at the 24. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Yeah, I think you're going to have to run away from Chase Young. He's right now, he's giving Clemson a little bit of a headache on the running game. Second down and 10, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun is called, medium slant to go to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's got some time. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Ross had it, and Arnett nailed him, and he bobbled the ball. And now they're saying the pass may have been caught. And I think they're gonna call the challenge. A 66% chance. I think you cancel it and let it stand. Yeah, I think you do right there. It was close, but 66% to lose a challenge. And right now, you might need your timeouts. So third down and 10 for the Tigers. 4 wide receivers set, shotgun man in motion. They're going to try a medium cross pattern, and they're going to look for Amari Rodgers. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Flag is on the play. Rodgers throws. Pass is incomplete to Rodgers, but flag is down.
Offsides, defense.
And Clemson will get another chance on an offsides penalty on Ohio State. So now it'll be third down and 5 for the Tigers. Now at their own 29. Staying in shotgun, 4 wide receivers set. Rodgers is going to get the call. It's going to be a short. They're going to call a short hitch pattern. Back to throw is Lawrence. He's looking for Rodgers. He passes incomplete. Fuller knocked it in the air. And wow, what a play. Rodgers was doubled. Jordan Fuller, his 4th deflection. That man is going to get an interception. I'm almost ready to say he's going to get a pick on Trevor Lawrence. But Jordan Fuller, what a play by Jordan Fuller. Trevor Lawrence can't get the first down. And again, Clemson will have to punt. So out comes the punting unit. And Clemson's defense has yet to make a stop. Out comes Will Spires. He'll punt the ball. Received at the 25, 30, 35, 40. Before Venables tackles Wilson at the 40, at about the 40-yard line. 13:45 left to play in the third. 28-17, Ohio State leading Clemson. First down and 10. Here comes Justin Fields as he'll take his first appearance of the second half here for the Buckeyes. J.K. Dobbins on the play call, being off tackle to the right. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get maybe 4, spun down by Foster. Third tackle of the game for Justin Foster. It'll be second down and 6 for the Buckeyes. Three wide receivers, 1 running back. They're going to go to a 3-2 formation. Hill's going to make the play here and an out pattern. Back to throw is Fields. Fields is looking. He passes. Pass is caught by Hill at the 50. Tackled by Terrell. First down, a gain of 8. K.J. Hill gets his 3rd catch of the game. Nice tackle, though, by Terrell, but it does bring up, but it is a Buckeyes first down. Yep, you're really right now, Ohio State moving the ball almost at will against this Clemson defense. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Dobbins going to get the call, a dive play up the middle, flag down.
Encroachment defense.
And an encroachment penalty on the Tigers will give Ohio State another 5 yards. It'll be first down and 5. 7 penalties on Clemson, only 2 on Ohio State. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. They'll call the same play. Dive play to Dobbins up the middle. 4-2, they'll call the original play. Here's a snap. Hand off to Dobbins, and Dobbins is all the way up through. He's all the way got running room past the 40 to the 35 to 30. Tackled by Muse, the 23. J.K. Dobbins already 109 yards rushing and right up the middle through that Clemson defensive line. It's amazing how easy right now it is for Ohio State to run the ball. as a nice big hold made by Josh Myers and J.K. Dobbins gets it down to the Clemson 23. First down and 10 for the Buckeyes. Stick with the guy. Dobbins is going to get the call off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins this time gets spun down, maybe a gain of 1, as Tyler Davis makes the tackle. Second down and 9 for Ohio State. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go to a shotgun formation. Short slant. Try to get the ball to Olave. Fields back to throw. Here comes the rush. Fields throws. Olave's got it. He's got it at the 10, at the 5. That's a touchdown for the Buckeyes. Chris Olave gets his 5th catch of the game. It's a touchdown. 3 touchdowns for Justin Fields. And Ohio State right now is beginning to pull away in this Fiesta Bowl. I just don't understand how Clemson didn't get to Fields. It was Simmons and Skalski on the delayed blitz and just picked up well by the offensive line and gave him all the time he needed and a big touchdown. Extra point attempt. And it is good. 11:05 left to play in the third quarter. Ohio State 35, Clemson 17. Now Clemson should be in a little bit of desperation mode. Well, Dabo Swinney's got to talk to his defense, but right now Clemson's just got to try to get points. Ohio State is doing the job right now on Clemson, and a lot of people said that Clemson didn't play anybody this year in the ACC with that ACC schedule, and right now Ohio State is proving that at this moment. But there's still plenty of time left. Clemson will get the kickoff. Nada at the 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and Browning with the stop at the 37. So here comes Trevor Lawrence and the Clemson Tigers at their own 37-yard line. First down and 10. Trevor Lawrence not having one of the better days. 8 of 16 for 119 yards, 2 touchdowns though. But I think it might be because of Ohio State's defense. 3 wide receivers and running back. Etienne's going to get the call off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Travis Etienne, and he's got running room. Lots of running room. 30, 25. What a play by Etienne. Fights past everybody, shook off Borland, dragged down by Brendan White. But Travis Etienne, a 40-yard gain. Wow, does Clemson need that? John Simpson opened up the hole on that play, and Travis Etienne just got it and brought it all the way down to the Ohio State 23. Just when you think Clemson might be out of it, they get something like that. First down and 10 at the Ohio State 23. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Travis Etienne, dive play up the middle. Lawrence hands it off to Etienne, and Etienne gets nothing. Borland gets the stop, no gain. Second down and 10. Third tackle of the game for Tough Borland. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs going into shotgun. They're going to try trips to the left. Short cross pattern, try to get the ball to Higgins. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's looking. And Trevor Lawrence, he gets smacked by Smith. It's a loss of 7. Tyreek Smith with a big sack on Trevor Lawrence. And actually knocks him, and it looks like he'll be fine. He was hurt on the play, but he'll be okay. Sack, what a play by Tyreek Smith. That is a huge sack. It brings up third down and 17 back at the 30. 4 wide receiver set, shotgun, putting a man in motion. They're going to try him. They got to try a long slant pattern. And they're going to try to get the ball to Amari Rodgers. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's looking. He throws. The pass is going to be caught. It's caught by Rodgers. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Just when you think maybe this game is going to run away, Clemson comes right back. Trevor Lawrence, unfazed, gets it to Amari Rodgers, his second touchdown of the game, and Clemson's back in this. Yep. What a play. What a play by Rodgers. And Lawrence had plenty of time with the man in motion. Extra point coming up. It's popped through. We are still not done. 8:25 left to play in the third. Ohio State 35, Clemson 24. That's the good news for Clemson, is that they scored the touchdown and got back into this. The bad news is Clemson hasn't stopped Ohio State yet. No. Clemson will go ahead and go for the, will go kick it off. Here comes the return for Ohio State. McCall at the goal line. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's about it. Muse makes a tackle at the 26-yard line.
Team.
And a holding penalty on Ohio State. Move it back a little bit. Back to the 5-yard, wow, on the 5-yard line. So that's where they're going to have it. So at the Ohio State 5, 35-24, Ohio State over Clemson. But so far, anything is possible. But the thing about Clemson, they haven't stopped Ohio State yet. Well, this is now a good time. You got Ohio State deep in their territory at their own 5 in the shadow of their end zone. Clemson's got to make a play. 3 wide receivers and running back. They'll hand it off to Dobbins and see if they can get up at the middle. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get nothing. Davis with the stop at the 5. No gain on for J.K. Dobbins. 2nd down and 10 for Ohio State. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go trips left, and they're going to look for a short slant up the middle, and they're going to look for Olave. Back to throw is Fields from his end zone. Fields throws. The pass is caught by Olave at the 13. Kendrick trips him up. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up a healthy 3rd down and 2 for Ohio State. Clemson has a good chance to make a stop here. They got to get a stop here and maybe switch field position a little bit here in this game. 3rd down and 2. 4 wide receiver set. I think they're going to see. They're going to go. I don't know what we. I think what will we do here? 3rd down and 2. Big play for Ohio State. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun's going to be called. Dobson. They're going to try a screen, and they're going to try a screen. Here's the play back to throw. It's going to be a screen to Dobbins. Dobbins has got it, and he's got the running room, and it's a 1st down. Dobbins gets the 1st down, blocking in front. It was Kavon Wallace, the tackle. That's a gain of 11 and a 1st down for Ohio State on a screen. Wow. I really don't think Clemson had any way they called that. 1st down and 10 for Ohio State at their own 24. Dobbins going to get the call, off tackle to the left. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get some yards, and he does. Muse makes a tackle on Dobbins, but that's a 7-yard gain. Dobbins already with 117 yards rushing, and Ohio State not really in any hurry with 4 wide receivers set. Go back to 3 wide receivers on running back. Dobbins going to get the call again. Trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins this time, he barely got back to the line as Simmons drops him to 31. 3rd down and 3. Another big 3rd down coming up for the Buckeyes. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun's going to be called. Be a short hitch, and they're going to look, and I think they're going to look for Dobbins on the play. Call a little play action. Here's the snap, play action. He's looking for Dobbins. Dobbins has got it up the middle, and he's got it at the turn and gets a 1st down. Tripped up by Simmons at the 46, but that's a 15-yard gain for Ohio State. J.K. Dobbins can do it. He can run and he can catch. And Justin Fields, 15 of 15 for 256 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's perfect today. Right now, Clemson is beside themselves. They had Ohio State pinned down, and Ohio State just making the plays. Back to stay a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, back under center. Dobbins going to get the haul, a trap to the left. Showing blitz. Here's the snap. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins has got yardage. 40, 4 yards, 30, all the way down to the 28-yard line. Another big play for Ohio State, and Dobbins picks up a gain of 26. Clemson has no answer for J.K. Dobbins. No answer. And Thayer Munford opened up a big hole for that and gets it down to the Clemson 28-yard line. A touchdown here by Ohio State could be demoralizing for Clemson. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They might give the ball to Master T, give him a spell. And a flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
False start on Ohio State.
Repeat, 1st down.
It'll move the ball back to the 33. 1st down and 15. 1st and 15, going to go back to I formation, hand the ball off to Teague. They're going to try an off tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Teague. Teague has got yardage. Gets across the 30 to the 25. Nailed by Wallace, the 23. A gain of 10. A nice run by Master Teague to give Dobbins a little break there. And it brings up a 2nd down and 5. If you're Clemson, now you can't stop Teague, who already has 16 yards rushing right now. Second down and 5. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Sending a man in motion. Short quick to go to Olave. Back to throw is Fields. Fields throws, and it's incomplete. And hammered by Kendrick. Olave wants interference. He's not going to get it. That's the first incompletion thrown by Justin Fields, but that wasn't his fault. No, that wasn't his fault. It was dropped. It was dropped by Olave, who probably should have had that. And it brings up now 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5. 4 wide receivers set. Fields going to go into shotgun. Short slant up the middle. Try to get it to Victor. Back to throw is Fields. Here comes the rush. Fields is going to have to get rid of it. He can't get rid of it in time. He's sacked by Simmons. Big time defensive play by Clemson. And it brings up 4th down and 9. First sack on Justin Fields. Isaiah Simmons was his first sack of the game. Wow. Good. Clemson had to do something there. So now it's 4th down and 9. Ohio State will bring out the field goal unit. Got a good chance to kick it. This would be a 44-yard kick. Out comes Blake Howell. He'll go ahead and try a field goal. Here's the snap. The kick is up. It is no good. It's low, and it just didn't get it off enough. 45-yard try is missed, and Clemson dodges a bullet. Wow. What a defensive stand by the Tigers. But boy, do they need a chance now to get points. Well, they scored. The Clemson defense makes the stop, finally gets it. Now Ohio State got a little pressure on them. 2:17 left to play in the 3rd. Clemson will hand the ball off to Travis Etienne, a trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Etienne, and he's going to get maybe 2. Hamilton with the stop at the 37. 2nd down and 8. 3 wide receivers. Shotgun formation being called. Medium hitch. Going to look for Ross. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence is going to have to throw it, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it to Malusi, but he couldn't make the play. 3rd down and 8 as Ohio State's defense trying to clamp down Clemson on this play. Trevor Lawrence, as I said, he got 3 touchdowns, 9 of 18, but Ohio State's defense is definitely doing the job here. 4 wide receiver set for Trevor Lawrence. They'll go to a trips left. Rodgers is going to get the call, and they're going to look for a medium slant. Back to throw is Lawrence. He's looking for Rodgers. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Rodgers. Back pulls him down by the face mask. And no flag. And boy, Dabo Sweeney is livid. Yeah, he should be. That was definitely a face mask. How the refs missed that, I have no idea. But they do pick up the 1st down. 13-yard gain for Clemson now at midfield. Right on the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl logo. 1st down and 10 for Clemson. Going back to 3 wide receiver running back, Travis Etienne. Going to try a sweep to the right. Calling the original play. Here's the play. Handoff to Etienne sweeping. And Etienne's going to get some yards. As Cornell knocks him out at the 45. That's a 5-yard gain. Nothing wrong with that. Nope, nothing wrong. Any yardage is big right now for Clemson as they try to get back into this. They're down by 11. Final minute of the 3rd quarter, 2nd down and 5 at the Ohio State 45. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Amari Rodgers, a short out penalty. Pass, 4-2 Nichols on defense, showing blitz, and Lawrence is going to go ahead and call a draw. Here's the play. Trevor Lawrence is going to take it himself and get nothing. He's pulled down by Harrison for no gain. The clock is running with 35 seconds left to play. Clemson does not have to call it on 3rd down and 5, and they're going to think about it. No play. And that is the end of the 3rd. 3 quarters in the books. This game's still very much in doubt. Ohio State 35, Clemson 24 will be returned to the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl in a moment. Welcome back here to State Farm Stadium for the 2019 PlayStation Fiesta Bowl between Clemson and Ohio State. And we take a look, and we're now taking a look at the stats after the end of the 3rd quarter. Both Clemson and Ohio State scored 7 points. But still, both Ohio State's got 22 first downs, Clemson 18. But the funny thing about it is missed tackles. Clemson with 9 missed tackles and 3 drop passes. Trevor Lawrence has had it rough a little bit. 10 of 19 for 162 yards, but he has 3 touchdowns, though. Justin Fields, however, perfect. 15 of 16 for 256 yards, 3 touchdowns. a 158.3. Both runners are going crazy. Travis Etienne, 148 yards rushing. J.K. Dobbins, 143 yards rushing. For those of you, again, who are watching this, as I said in my first game, I might have to play 2 national championship games. The winners of the 2 games that I played and the actual winners of the 2 games being played in real life, if there is a difference. But right now, we'll go to the fourth quarter. Ohio State leads Clemson 35-24. A big 3rd down and 5 at Ohio State's 45-yard line, Joe. This is a very big play. You got to get your defense finally made a stop. Finally made a stop at Ohio State. Now you know that you got to make a very big play to really have a shot to do it here. They'll go to a 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation. They just need a short pass. Short hitch pattern. Going to go to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Here comes the defense. He throws, and it's incomplete. And I think that was not a good pass by Trevor Lawrence. No. Short hitch to Ross. Ross couldn't make it catch on there, and now it's 4th down and 5. 4th down and 5 with 14:54 left in fourth quarter, and you're down 35-24. Do you try to go for this right now, or do you think maybe you punt the ball and maybe you can make a play? Well, you've only stopped Ohio State once. I think. And if you give the ball here to Ohio State at the 45-yard line, you're begging for. I think Clemson, you punt the ball, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to punt this, try a sideline punt by Spires. Here's the punt, and the punt will go out of bounds, and it's a beautiful punt by Spires. It goes out of bounds at the 2. Wow, he couldn't have done it any better than that for Clemson. Nope, that was perfect. That's exactly what you wanted in this situation. So Ohio State with the ball at their own 2-yard line, so they got to be a little careful. 14:48 left to play. Ohio State leading Clemson 35-24. 3 wide receivers are running back. They're going to a 2-2 formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Dobbins. Dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get a little bit of yardage. He's tackled by Thomas the 7, and that's a gain of 5. That's a good enough gain by J.K. Dobbins to give Ohio State a little bit more breathing room. Yep. Nice play, nice run there by Dobbins. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to stick with it. Put a man in motion, and they're going to hand the ball to Dobbins again. This time a trap to the right. Here's a handoff to Dobbins. Can Dobbins pick up the first? He does. He's got running room. Lots of running room. As Simmons missed a tackle, cuts past the 10, the 15. Muse finally brings him down by the arm. But that's a 13-yard gain and a 1st down, and J.K. Dobbins has 161 yards rushing. Another missed tackle by Clemson. This is why it's so a problem right now for Clemson. They're missing these tackles. And Wyatt Davis opened up a big hole for J.K. Dobbins and gets Ohio State out of trouble back to their 20. Now they can do whatever they want. 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dobbins going to get the call. A dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff to Dobbins. Dobbins gets nothing. Gets nothing. That's a loose ball, but he'll cover it up. Ohio State will keep possession. The ball is marked the 20. No gain on the play, though. Luckily, that ball was a fumble, but they held on to it. Boy, that could have been a game changer. Oh, you're kidding me. And Dabo Sweeney just looks up in the sky saying, can I please get a break? 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go to a trips right shotgun. They're going to look for a medium. They're going to look for Olave. And they're going to try a short hitch pattern, increase the route a little bit. For Olave, here's the snap. Back to throw is Fields. Fields, he throws. He dumps it off. He dumps it off to Dobbins the 20. It's a gain of 5. It's a gain of 5. Nothing wrong with that. 3rd down and 5. Now, it was well covered. The receivers were well covered. Clemson's got very good defensive backs there. It was just a well covered play there by Clemson, and nice tackle by Isaiah Simmons. 3rd down and 5. 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun is going to be called. They're going to look for a short slant and try to get the ball to Victor. Back to throw is Fields. Fields got time. Fields. He's going to run with the ball, but he's not going to get the 1st down. Spun down by Muse at the 26, and that's a gain of 1. So once again, Clemson's defense comes up with a big play. Yep. Justin Fields couldn't break out of there. Nope, good play there by Clemson. He make by good defensive stop. And now you force Ohio State to punt the ball back. Ohio State will bring out Drew Chrisman. This will be his punt. Punting it deep. Rodgers to receive it. Rodgers at the 28, 30, 35. And not much running room, but Brown brought him down. A return of 8. 11:08 left to play. 35-24, Ohio State leading Clemson. This is the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. The winner here will play LSU in the national championship game in the Superdome. First down and 10 for Trevor Lawrence and Clemson. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Trevor Lawrence is going to look for a short slant pattern, try to get the ball to Ross. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence is going to have to get rid of it. He throws. He dumps it off to Travis Etienne, who's got some little daylight. It's a gain of 8. Tough Borland brings him down at the 43. Second down and 2 for the Tigers. Yeah, that was a nice check down by Trevor Lawrence. He knows what he's got to do here. And you're down, but being down 35-24, you definitely got to get at least something out of this. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. They're going to look for Amari Rodgers. They're going to try a medium cross. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence looking for Rodgers. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Wade jumped the route and batted it away. Nice play. Nice play, definitely by Brendan White, who also came through too. Yeah, that was good deflection by White on the play. Third down and 2. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. 4 wide receivers set. They're going to look for Ross. Ross is going to get the call on a short slant the inside. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence throws. Pass is caught by Ross. Diving catch by Ross. He's got it, and that's a first down for Clemson. 5th catch of the game for Justin Ross. Damon Arnett on the tackle. Trevor Lawrence, 12 of 23 for 177 yards, but 3 touchdowns. But it's first down in midfield. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Travis Etienne going to get the ball here. A sweep to the left. Hand off to Etienne. Etienne's got it. He's going to turn up field, and he's got yardage. Borland knocks him out at the 44, about a gain of 6. Travis Etienne, 154 yards rushing in this game. Yep, so both running backs, Etienne and Dobbins, have just been outstanding for both of these teams today. Second down and 4 at the Ohio State 44. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Higgins going to get the call. Play action, medium slant. Back to throw, play action. Lawrence is going to throw, and the pass is incomplete. Lawrence tried to check it down to Ross, but Ross dropped it. That's his 2nd drop today. Wow. He definitely dropped a first down play. Now 3rd down and 4 for Clemson. 2 drops for Justin Ross. And now we'll see what Clemson comes up. Still at the OSU 44. 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun, putting a man in motion. Short cross pattern. Looks like they're going to go try to get it to Amari Rodgers. Back to throw is Lawrence. Here comes the rush. Lawrence throws. Pass is caught by Rodgers at the 35. He's got daylight. A gain of 14 on the play as 7 Banks brings him down at the 30, and that is a first down for Clemson. This is the kind of game I expected. We knew Ohio State could get out quick, but Clemson's definitely turned the corner, and now they're the team right now that Ohio State's having issues stopping. 4 wide receivers set. Back to 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Travis Etienne off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Etienne. Etienne's got running room. Flag on the play, though. It's going to be a face mask.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. Automatic. First down.
A face mask penalty on Harrison will add 12 yards to the play. What a time for that penalty to come up. Yeah, that was a tough penalty by Jordan Fuller, who made the tackle. And now Clemson at the Ohio State 11. And now it is first down and 10 there. Clemson has a great opportunity to really put a little bit of pressure on the Buckeyes. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Travis Etienne, it's going to be a trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Etienne. Etienne's got it in there. He runs it into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Clemson. And the Ohio State fans are suddenly getting are very nervous right now. Unbelievable. Looked like Ohio State was going to run away with the ball. Clemson comes right back. Here's the extra point. They're going to go for the extra point. And it is good instead of going for 2, and it made sense. 8:25 left to play. Ohio State 35, Clemson 31. Definitely not out of this game yet. First down, 1st and 10 as Clemson will kick it off. McCall, Johnson, and Crowley to receive the kickoff. At the 4, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. As Charleston pulls down McCall to 37, a return to 33. So Ohio State will start with good field position at their own 37. 8:12 left to play in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. 35-31, kind of the game we expected we would see between these two here at State Farm Stadium. First down and 10 for Justin Fields. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dobbins is going to get the handoff, a dive up the middle. Handoff to J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins gets tripped up by Kendrick at the 40, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Ohio State. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun, look like a short hitch pattern. It's going to go to Olave. Fields back to throw. He's looking. Here comes a rush. Fields throws, and he dumps it off. He gets it to Hill at the 47, throw at the tackle, and Hill's got the first down. Clemson thinking of challenging the spot of the ball. They will not, and they'll just take it there. But it is a first down for Ohio State. Nice play by K.J. Hill to pick up the first down. Clemson's defense got to make another stop. They just got to make a play somewhere. Back under center. Dobbins going to get the call, off tackle to the left. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get running room, and he does. He's tackled by Thomas, the 46, but that's a 7-yard gain for Ohio State. Nice hole made by Jonah Jackson, and Dobbins continues to shred the Clemson defense. Going back to a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back format. Teague is going to get the call, a dive play up the middle. Hand off to Teague, and Teague is going to pick up the first down as Kendrick brings him down at the 41. Third run for the run by Master Teague, and it's another first down for Ohio State. 1st and 10. Now at the Clemson 41. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dobbins is going to get the call again. Off tackle to the left. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins is going to get a few yards. Tackled by Wallace at 37. That's a gain of 4. If anything, Ohio State is running clock. 5:31 left to play. And Ohio State's going to go slow a little bit here. 2nd down and 6. J.K. Dobbins, 175 yards rushing. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to stick with a 2nd down and 6. Olave's going to get the call. Little play action, short cross. Back to throw is Fields. Here comes the play. Fields throws, and the pass is caught by Olave at the 28. Kendrick makes the tackle. It is a first down, a gain of 9. Darian Kendrick, 9 tackles today. He's doing all the work so far for the Tigers. But it is a first down for the Buckeyes, now at the 28-yard line. Ohio State now going into slow formation. A field goal here would be just as big. It would make it, they'd have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dobbins going to get the call. Trapped to the right. Hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins has got yardage. 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. J.K. Dobbins, 203 yards rushing, and Clemson just had no answer for him at all. Well, neither team could stop the run here. I mean, even Travis Etienne had big runs today, but J.K. Dobbins might have just made the biggest run of the whole bunch. So Ohio State once again gets up by 2 scores. They'll kick the extra point, and it is good. 3:52 left to play in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Ohio State 42, Clemson 31. And now if you're Clemson, you're definitely on desperation mode. Yep, you now have to score quickly and get the ball back. Clemson does have all 3 of its timeouts left. Clemson will call the kickoff return at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's about it. Nada brings it down to about the 31.
Holding, receiving team.
But a holding penalty on Clemson will move the ball back all the way to the 5. Oh, boy. What a time for that penalty to come up for Clemson. 8 penalties, 56 yards, and that couldn't have come at the worst time. Joseph Nada actually had a good field position, and it's not going to matter. First down and 10 for Clemson at their own 5. 3:41 left to play. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun's going to be called. Medium out pattern, try to get the ball to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's got to get rid of it. He dumps it off. He dumps it off to Etienne at the 3. He's pushed out by Harrison at the 8. It'll be 2nd down and 7. It does stop the clock. Yep, clock stopped there. 2nd and 7, 4 wide receiver set. Putting a man in motion. Medium out pattern, try to get the ball to Higgins. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Here comes the rush. Lawrence throws, and the pass is going to be caught. It's caught by Higgins at the 19. He's got the first down. Okudah pushes him out. A gain of 13. 1st down and 10 at the Clemson 21. Clemson's going to have to go downfield soon. You can't be throwing a lot of these short passes. 4 wide receivers is a set. Long slant pattern to try to get the ball to Higgins. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. Here comes the rush. Lawrence is going to take off with it, and he's got some room. He slides down to 28, a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Clemson's going to go into hurry up. Long cross pattern, try to get the ball to Ross. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Here comes the rush. Lawrence dumps it off. Checks down to Rogers, the 32, complete. Banks to stop. It is a 1st down. It stops the clock at 2:48 left to play in the game. Shotgun formation, still a shotgun formation. Long hitch pattern. Try to get the ball to Amari Rogers. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. He's got to get it up there. The pass is going to be incomplete. Deflected away by Fuller. Jordan Fuller, 5 deflections. Wow, has he been doing the job on defense? Really, he has been. Really has been on that. Jordan Fuller doesn't have an interception, but with 5 deflections away, you kind of think maybe it could have done it. 2nd down and 10 for Clemson at their own 32. Rogers going to get the call. Medium slant up the middle. And a flag is on the play.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
And that will move the ball back to the Clemson 27. 2nd down and 15. 4 wide receiver set. Rogers going to get the call. Medium slant. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence is looking. He's looking. He fires. Rogers has got it. And he's got it. And he didn't get the 1st down, dropped by Banks, but Amari Rogers has the play, and they're going to call it. They got to call a timeout. Yep, you got to call a timeout here, and brings up a very big 3rd down and 1. Clemson stops the clock with 2:19 left to play. Ohio State 42, Clemson 31. 3rd down and 1 at their own 41. Clemson's got two downs to get a first, but they know they need to get more than that. 4 wide. They go to a 5 wide receiver set. Rogers is going to get the call, and it's going to be a medium out pattern. Back to throw is Trevor Lawrence. He's looking. Lawrence fires. The pass is going to be incomplete. A bad throw by Lawrence, deflected away by Banks. Deflected away by Banks. Wow, he made a good play on that one right there, didn't he? So 4th down and 1. Here's pretty much the game. Here's the game right now, 4th down and 1. Clemson's got to pick up the 1st down. 5 wide receiver set, and you're going to send Lawrence up the middle. He's got to get this first, and that's exactly what they're going to do. 5 wide receiver set. They're going to go triple tight end. Lawrence going to get the call. A dive play up the middle. Here's the snap, 4th down and 1. Here could be the game. Here's the snap. Lawrence takes it. Trevor Lawrence will pick up the 1st down, but a flag on the play.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty.
And it won't matter as they'll accept it, and they'll accept the penalty, and it does give Clemson a 1st down. But 2 minutes left to play in the game. 1st down and 10. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Overton is going to get the call here, a medium fly pattern. Trevor Lawrence back to throw. Here comes the rush. He passed. Pass is going to be caught by Overton. He's got the 1st down, brought down by White. A gain of 13. 1:54 left to play. Clemson hurrying up. They're now at the Ohio State 41. Rogers. It's going to be a long slant. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence got pressure. He dumps it off to Higgins. Complete. Tackled by Okudah. A 1-yard gain. Would have been better if we just let that drop. Yeah, because now you got the clock running and they got to hurry. They're not going to call timeout. 2nd down and 9. Long cross. Try to get the ball. Nope. Instead, they're going to try a medium slant and try to get the ball to Rogers. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence fires. The pass is going to be incomplete. Incomplete to Rogers. He couldn't hang on to it. Ohio State playing strong in this one. Yep, they really are. 3rd down and 9 for Clemson at the Ohio State 40. 4 wide receivers set. Shotgun. Medium cross. Try to get the ball to Ross. Back to throw is Lawrence. Lawrence, he's going to scramble with it, and he will get the first down. Trevor Lawrence leaves the pocket. He's got the first down, a gain of 19. And they got to call timeout. Yep, they'll call timeout. Stops the clock with 1:05 left to play. 42-31, Ohio State leading Clemson, but Trevor Lawrence gets the first at the Ohio State 21. 7th rush by Lawrence. 4 wide receivers set. Ross is going to get the play. Increasing the length of the route. Medium slant. Back to throw is Lawrence. Here comes the play. Doesn't look good. Lawrence is going to throw the pass, and the pass is going to be intercepted. It's intercepted by Fuller at the 1-yard line. Jordan Fuller gets the interception and pretty much seals it for Ohio State. What did I say? I said Jordan Fuller was going to get an interception today, and he did. I said that with all the deflections. Jordan Fuller makes the big interception and is going to send Ohio State to the national championship game. I said that at the start of the game, and I was right. Well, that definitely earns you a beer there, Joe. I'll give you a Corona for that one, definitely. The Corona's on me for that call. And Ohio State's sidelines going nuts as they know they're going to play LSU for the national championship, and I can only imagine how that game's going to go. 55 seconds left to play. Ohio State can just kneel on it. So Justin Fields will come in. He'll kneel. Calls the kneel down. Simmons makes the play. Clock is running. Clock is running. And Clemson is not calling a timeout. They'll call the same play, a kneel down in the victory formation. And now with 13 seconds left, and there'll be one more play for Fields to kneel it down. And that will do it. That does it here at State Farm Stadium for the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Ohio State will beat Clemson, knock them out, and Ohio State will move on. Taking a look at the final stats of the game, for Clemson, Trevor Lawrence, 19-35 for 239 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw the 1 interception there. That was late in the game, though. Travis Etienne hanging his head down, 172 yards rushing. He's got nothing to be ashamed about. Amari Rogers, 110 yards receiving, led the team in receiving. He had 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. But for Ohio State, Justin Fields, 18-19, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 203 yards rushing. He had a big touchdown earlier as well. Receiving was mostly done by Olave. He had 88 yards receiving and a touchdown. Hill and Victor also had touchdowns. The real thing about the stats you look at the stats, really, what was the play? Well, I can tell you, both teams have missed tackles, but Clemson had 11 missed tackles in this game. Ohio State had 8. It really was a really tough matchup for both football teams. Ohio State proved that they belonged here, and you know what? So did Clemson. Clemson proved that they belonged here too. But in this case, Ohio State was the better team over Clemson in this. And that is the ball game here, as Ohio State will knock out Clemson, and Ohio State will play for the national championship. So, my national championship has LSU versus Ohio State versus LSU for the national title. I could be playing a different game I could be playing a second game as well in case the actual national championship game goes different. So we definitely could be seeing a different game as well. I could be playing 2 more national championship games, mine and an alternate. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, everyone, that's it here from State Farm Field as Ohio State knocks off Clemson. I'll see you next time for the national championship. Until then, this is Robert and this is Joseph. We'll see you in a week and a half. Good night, everybody, and enjoy, of course, the real games being played.